What's happening, everyone? Just going to show you some more training footage from Friday and Saturday of this week. Doing some squats, deadlifts, a little bit of bench pressing. Now, it's not all going to be a bunch of PRs, but I do hit one PR. That's not the training focus though. The training focus, now that I'm approaching the American Cup at the LA Fit Expo, is going to be improving my performance consistency and maintaining my movement quality. I mean, there's not a whole lot of gains to be had in about 6 weeks or so. However, what I can do is just make sure that I'm consistently hitting my lifts in a very clean fashion, because then when it comes time to PR, my movement quality is higher, put myself under a little bit more stress, under a little bit heavier load. Perhaps I'm going to be tired at the competition. You know, competitions can run long. Who knows? The big thing is in training, you want to maintain high movement quality, and that is a performance metric you can not so much measure, but it's qualitative. And I've spoken on this before. Movement quality is huge. Now, moving on to the front squats here, I was only supposed to do some higher volume work. However, the front squat, I haven't done it in a while. It was feeling really good even without a belt. So kind of went off the plan here and worked up to a beltless 1 rep max of 315 pounds, and I pause it. So I'm pretty excited about that, because the most I've ever done is 335 for 2 with a belt. So the fact that I just got 315 with a pretty dang good pause after doing 10 sets of 2 of pulls at 405 feels pretty good. And that just shows that maintaining that movement quality, that high standard of performance expectations in yourself, is hugely important in your performance as an athlete. Because if you can hit a great lift every once in a while, then what good does that do you? It's better to hit pretty good lifts very consistently, very frequently. Like that 405 paused high bar squat, I just wanted to see if I could do that in a fatigued state, and guess what? I could. And that's something that I've only been able to do for the last few months now, maybe 2 or 3 months. Now these, quote, speed squats right here, it's a kind of a different take on training speed and squatting. You'll notice that I'm throwing the bar off my back as hard as I can. I'm trying to stand up as fast as I can. But what I'm also trying to do is drop into the hole as quick as I can. So if I can start squatting down as the bar comes down onto my traps, that means the eccentric phase of the lift, I'm getting down to that hole as quick as I possibly can, because that's going to improve the stretch reflex. And for me, I can get a lot of bounce out of the hole, and that's one of the strengths that I have as a squatter. I'm not the greatest squatter around, you know, but at the same time, you got to improve what you're good at while also at the same time tackling those things that you're bad at. And for me, it's kind of that middle section, standing up, grinding through it, and those pause squats have been huge for me. Doing those speed squats down and up as fast as I can is going to help me maintain what I'm already good at, and that's get my ass out of the hole with that stretch reflex. So this is a Saturday training session. Again, like Friday, it was supposed to be higher volume, but my bench was feeling real good, so I worked up to this long pause on 335, sunk into my chest a little bit harder than I wanted to, but at the same time, for it being the third moderately heavy bench session in the week, hitting 335 for a pretty long pause felt good. Now after that, I dropped it down to 225, and I did 4 sets of 8 with my legs up and just touch and go. And on the last one I tried to wrap it out and get 10, but I only got 9. Now the reason why I do this, you can read it right there on the screen, but the long and short of it is it reduces the amount of leg drive I get 0 leg drive, 0 arch, and it reduces the stability, so you got to kind of control the weight a little bit more. Now all of these things, that speed on squatting, pulling hard on those 405 doubles, and that legs up bench is just all about maintaining movement quality, improving movement quality, and therefore improving your consistency as an athlete. Hope you learned something. Subscribe if you like it. Thanks for watching.